All right, here we go. Few little changes we need to make. Going down the list, in the setup tab under fixtures, select the fixture models that are clamping onto the part. So thing went to my other screen. Okay, so fixture attachment. Sorry, fixture. There and there. All right, so there's that. Okay. And then there are notes say it might give an error with the deburr operation since it doesn't like to have two selections to avoid. So go down to our deburr operation, geometry. Yeah, so we want to get rid of this group, right? That, okay. All right, and then just going back in here real quick. Yeah, so we have an automatic addition on here now of our fixture, okay, to avoid. All right. All right, so then we're going to go ahead and adjust the deburr toolpath itself. Actually, I think what I'll try to do is duplicate. Duplicate one more time. So back to our first one and go to our geometry. We're going to get rid of some stuff in here. Namely, from here, around here to there. So let's find. All right, so we uncheck those just by clicking them again. And then also, we need to get rid of the, oh, that's probably a different one. All right, get rid of that one. See, when you click on the right one, it kind of highlights in that with that white highlighted edge. So we want to get rid of that one. We want to get rid of that one. So we get rid of the slots and we get rid of the edges around the open pocket right there. Okay, that should be good for that one. The next one, we'll go here and we want to get rid of everything except for this angled face. So you know what, I think it's just going to be easier to get rid of everything. Add a chain. There to there. No. There. Like that. Then we're going to change this to a 3-axis with tool orientation. So for our Z, we'll just choose the bottom of the pocket, and then X can be one of these. All right, X is pointing into the vise, Y is that way, Z is up, so that's good. And then we're going to give it a tilt angle. Tilt angle is going to be minus 40 degrees. All right. So yeah, that's going to allow it to come in at this angle so that it can deburr those edges and not hit the vise. And then the last thing is we'll adjust this last deburr to do the slots. So let's see here. We're going to change this to a 3-axis also. Tool orientation. Our Z will be here. X is here. All right, just like that. Go to our geometry. Delete everything except for the slots. Five and 6 we want to keep. 7 is gone. Okay. There we got that. All right. Let's see. And then we had some issues with face mill. We're a little too aggressive when we were cutting the angled face with the 2-inch cutter. So we'll go ahead and back it off a little bit on that one. See, that should be contour 5. All right, so yeah, we'll do a couple things in here. Passes. So we'll go to multiple depths and we'll say maximum roughing step down 0.05. Say okay. Oh, sorry, one other thing. It's plunging down into material also. So we want to extend the lead in, lead out, or at least the lead in. Let's see. So do that under geometry. Double click, open chain, and then the start extension. Say 1.5. The end doesn't really need it. There we go. So now we start off of the material. Okay. So yeah, the last thing was contour 8. Let's see. Looks like it's 16 on my program. Well, this is where the holder was crashing into the vise, but we didn't get any warnings because we hadn't set up the vice jaws as fixtures. So if we're to simulate now, we're going to get these crashes, right? So what we did was we extended the tool out. So we'll need to go ahead and do that. Modify our tool. Sorry, that is edit that tool. Doing 1.5. Looks like we actually did it 1.55, so one more time. Link below holder 1.55. Okay. Okay. Just double check our other toolpath here that uses tool 2. Make sure that one's updated. We ended up with the Alcus Hub library. All right. So yeah, just go to your other tool 2. There we go. Somehow we had 3 in there. Should be it. All right. There we go.